Alrighty, another day, another Woodle. Starting a little late today, but let's go with state. I want to switch it up a little bit. Let's go with shack. Alright, that's a good start. Got some red letters. Let's go with tree. Let's try T's. I want to know what letters I have first, actually. So let's actually go with gripe, maybe. And let's try that. Perfect. What a start. 4 letters. So 4 from this. And 1 is already in the right position. Just to confirm, I'm pretty sure that G isn't the right one, but let me just confirm that. Let's try that. Tripe. Ooh, G is the right one, and we also know that G is in the right position too. So there's 3 from the RIPE. T is not it. And then the G is in the right position. So let's try G. I just want to like double check this thing, so maybe I can try something else. Let's try the RPE in different positions, so it would be G, O, R, Gore. Let's try girly. Let's see what we get from here. So we get 2. And so this one isn't right. I'm assuming the I and the R are yellows in this position, and then we have one of them in the right spot. Probably the GI. Or it could be the... Yeah, so GI... Let's just try this. Because the chances of it... Yep, so it's probably the GI in the right spot. So we have the G... I... We know that A isn't a thing. We know that T isn't a thing. And we're also going to say that N isn't a thing. So we have GI. GI starts off with GI. I could have actually made that a little bit. Could have saved a couple of guesses maybe, if I really thought about it. GI. The R can't be over here, so the R is one of these last two. So GIXR. And it's either the P or the E. What do I see over here? I think GI... Gyre... I'm going to assume that the R is at the end. At that point, we've got GI. It's either P or E. I'm going to say E is over here, maybe. So, GI something ER. Gay. Geimer? No. Gixfer, Guider, Geifer. So that assumption is wrong. Alright, so what if it is a P? Gipor? Interesting, so we can't... So it could be the EIR, maybe? So it's GI, we're assuming it's a GI, and we're assuming that the R is part of it as well. And I guess the L and Y aren't a thing. Guy. What if it is GI? GoPro? GIR. Grr. But you can't have the R and... Or what if the R is in that spot? Just the R that's actually over there. No, but we have the GI over here, and we said that those two are correct, right? So we have the GI. So the R can't be over here. So Gynor. Let's just, I don't know. IR. We need the E. Gynor. The N can't be a thing. Gynor. Guider. Geyser. I've actually done something like that, and then that would be a better thing. Well, that's fine, whatever. So we have GI. Let's just, just to confirm, I can go like this, grips, and we'll know exactly what it would be. Let's try seeing if you can maybe switch it up a little bit. So, get GURPS. Nope. Let's try get Guyper. Yep, grips. I hate doing this, but we'll give it a shot. So we know that the P isn't a thing. Has to have the E, because GRIP. So there's an E. Alright. Gur. Gar. Gay. The R is one of the last two. So we know the GI is going to be this, 'cause it's more than likely this, The IR switched out. The R is probably the next likely contestant. It could be the L and the Y. Those are also pretty common letters. But we also know from here, we'll just go with these three as the ones. We also know that P is probably not it. So we'll assume that these are the stuff. Again, you know the G is 100% guaranteed over here. The I is more than likely going to be in the second spot, considering that these two are also signaled as green. When you switch it out a little bit, I mean, naturally it's going to be two yellows. So we're going to say the I, the R. So something like this. We also know that girly, so only has a yellow, so the R, if it is there, it would be one of these last two. So there's, this one is a mystery. Could be the E, could be something else. And the R is either over here or over here. So the problem is I don't know a word that at least nothing is apparent, that where it starts with a GI, ends with a R, with an E in the middle as well. So it's probably the ER, or it's an RE. Genre. I would have said genre if it weren't for this part. So I know it's not genre. Gixxer. What do we say? Let's just see if this is a word. I highly doubt that, yeah. Getter, guider, giver. Oh my god, I missed the V. I could have had this way earlier on if I just like stuck to it. I don't know why I missed that. Well, 7 guesses. I mean, it's like sort of my average, but I could have done so much better, especially considering the strong start right over here. It is what it is. On to the next one.